So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for me to welcome you to, what is this, episode number 10? Episode number 9, one of the two episodes here of the Wolves Career Mode series on FIFA 19. And as you can see, today we're jumping back into the transfer window. We've got a very, very busy month actually. Obviously lots of wheeling and dealing, but also plenty of games. 6 fixtures over the course of the next 4 weeks in January, half of which are in the Cup, 1 in the FA Cup, and 2 in the League Cup in the semi-finals up against Watford. So it's a really big month, it's a really big episode here, and hopefully we'll be able to get something done in this episode transfers wise. So your player of the episode for a second installment in a row was Ruben Neves, the 80 rated central midfielder, once again impressing, getting over 60% of the votes from you guys last time. That means he gets another 3 points in the race to being potential boosted, and he is not too far away now. He could actually have that happen in this transfer window. Same for Joseph Martinez. Second place, I mentioned Joseph Martinez. He grabbed 2 points, and Renato Sanchez was third in the vote, so he gets 1 in the race for being potential boosted. I'm going to keep you guys waiting just a little bit though when it comes to transfer activity, because we're going to jump straight into the first game of today's episode at home at the Molineux against Crystal Palace, and that busy Christmas period has had a real effect on the side. Stamina is low, fatigue is high for the likes of Samaseku, Renato Sanchez and Joseph Martinez. We are now, would you believe, the worst defensive team in the league. It's unbelievable. For us to be 7th in the league and to have the worst defensive record is absolutely, it was a shambles. It's an absolute shambles. This is Joseph Martinez in a lot of space, and he's fired that one wide. To be honest with you, with the amount of space that opened up there, I think he probably should have done a little bit better. Wan-Bissaka is someone that you lot have told me to try and sign. Great ball there through towards Zaha and saved by Patrizio. Palace coming forward here again. Ayu with a great ball forward. Koyate with the shot. And we're 1 goal behind. Cheku Koyate gives Crystal Palace the lead. And yeah, just not really dealing with that at all. Players out of position left, right and centre. No one really tracking Koyate at all. Samaseku into Mbabu. Down the line again now for Cavallero's got men in the middle. Cavallero into Neves, and that is 1-1. Vital goal there from Ruben Neves. Well set up by Ivan Cavallero. It's not the nicest goal you'll ever see, I'm not going to lie. It's just a cutback, it's just a square, but it's swept in by Neves past the goalkeeper Gayata. And a good response. Just 7 minutes after going behind, we're level again. Good stuff, boys. Oh my god, Mbabu. What in the world? That's not a pass I wanted at all. Jordan Ayew has got space to run into. Great block there from Connor Cody. You surely could see by the amount of power I put on that, I was trying to switch the play to Johnny Otto. Cavallero clips it in, blocked. Cavallero again, now into Sanchez. Saved really well there by Giata again. That was an opportunity to go ahead. Great work from Cavallero down the right-hand side to make that one happen. He's been really influential. Neves swings the corner and it's towards Leander Dendoncker. And that is a penalty against Crystal Palace. I don't really know what's been given. Dendoncker ended up on the floor. Well, I know what's been given, but I don't really know why it's been given. That wasn't, Alvaro Garcia wasn't even the man marking Dendoncker. Well, that seems very soft to me. I mean, it is what it is. We're going to take the opportunity with both arms, hopefully. Joseph Martinez is going to blast it to the right-hand side, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. It really wasn't a good penalty, to say the angle that I put on that. The goalkeeper gets beaten if it goes where I actually want it to, but Martinez's penalty was poor. Sanchez here has been found by Samaseku. Out wide here is Diogo Jota in a great position. Jota fires the ball past Gayata. Too hot to handle for the Spanish goalkeeper. And Jota finally does something. It's been a long time coming, I'm not gonna lie. It was a great position he found himself in. Work from Samaseku and Sanchez to make that one possible. Sanchez found Jota in the end, runs onto it and blasts it past the goalkeeper, who'll be a little bit disappointed he hasn't saved it, in all honesty. You know what, I remember the reverse fixture. I remember when we played Crystal Palace, because Samaseku scored twice or something and then was involved in 2 of their goals, because he had the most up and down game you can ever have, and we came back from behind and then lost the game. It was an unbelievable game. I think it finished 4-3, the reverse fixture of this one. Now here's Renato Sanchez. Down the line is Cavallero. That's a great ball from Renato Sanchez. No one really with Cavallero right now. Puts it towards the back stick there for Jota. Into the middle for Martinez, and that is 3-1. And that is the buffer zone that we needed. Josef Martinez gets himself his customary goal once again. Set up by Jota. The man's got a goal and an assist, but started by a really nice ball again from Sanchez with 3 goals to 1 up. Tamaseku's clipped that one over the top there for Josef Martinez. Oh my word, what an effort. Gaiata saves. Unbelievable effort on the volley from Josef Martinez. Did you actually see that? Back to Sanchez again. Renato Sanchez on the edge of the area. What a save again from Gaiata. He's denied 2 worldies in the last 5 minutes of this game. Plenty of tall men in the middle. Neves swings it in. It's towards Dendoncker. Is that? It's in regardless. I don't think it is Dendoncker. Who has even scored this goal? It's Diogo Jota again. Jota's got 2 goals. This second half has been dominant, and I'm not really sure how Diogo Jota, of all people, has scored a header, but that is going to be game, set, and match, really. 4-1 is the final score, a convincing victory. The man of the match was Diogo Jota, 9.6 for him, 9.2 for Sanchez, 9.1 for Cavallero, and a 9.3 for Neves. Now, obviously, we're in January, we've done 1 game, it's time to get into some transfer stuff, and it wouldn't be a January transfer window without a ridiculously OP pre-contract agreement. Now, I've tried to make sure that it's pretty realistic. It's a player based in England, and he's even Portuguese speaking. Andreas Pereira's contract is expiring at Manchester United at the end of the season, and the man who can play as a winger and as a central midfielder is someone we're going to try and pick up. We'll have to wait and see as to whether it occurs, but obviously because it's a pre-contract agreement, we won't have him immediately, but we will be basically getting him for free. I actually have no idea what this man's wages are, which could be a sticking point. Hopefully, he offers to give me a wage and I can negotiate it, because I genuinely don't know what he's going to want. Disregard a release clause, and thankfully, Andreas has given me a wage to actually negotiate for, because I had no idea what I was going to offer this kid. We are going to remove the goals bonus. 60k in wages, he wants 62 if we're going to remove the appearance bonus or whatever it was. So we're going to go ahead and accept that one. 62k in wages and a 540k signing bonus is what we are going to be paying for Andreas Pereira, who basically, in essence, comes in for free. We have to pay about $500,000, which is pretty acceptable for a player of his quality. He is going to be the first signing of this transfer window, but obviously we won't actually get to use him until the start of next season, which is a bit frustrating, but his versatility is nice. As a heads up, don't think that I don't see your comments and transfer suggestions. I saw plenty for various different players. I saw Jadon Sancho mentioned more times than I could shake a stick at in the comment section over the last 2 episodes. The thing is, we just don't need a winger right now. At the start of next season, I will 100% bring him in, because people clearly want me to sign him. That's absolutely fine. I will sign him. He's very much a hot topic at the moment, is Jadon Sancho. But right now, we have 5 wingers, and I really just don't see the point wasting the money we have on another winger, a 6th winger. So we've made 1 signing. We're back into game activity, and we're in the FA Cup once again at home at the Molineux, this time facing Queen's Park Rangers. Very much a changed side, not going to lie to you. The only men that remain really are Neves and Dendoncker, to be honest with you. The likes of Vinagre, Gibbs-White, Doherty, Cabral, Jimenez, Costa, all in. Oh, good ball in there towards the back stick for Zolek. I have no idea how you pronounce that name, but Ruddy was down well enough to claim the ball. Dendoncker there finds Gibbs-White very nicely. Moutinho there into Raul Jimenez. Good hold-up play to find Moutinho again. He gives the ball away. Jimenez, though, gets it back to Moutinho. Rather fortuitous. Over towards Helder Costa with the shot. And down into the bottom corner from Helder Costa. Brings out the front flip as well. And we're leading inside 7 minutes with our first shot of the game. And he drills it. Drills it into the bottom corner. Clinical as you like from Helder Costa, who I've got to say, fair play to the geese. He literally always performs. Maybe I should play him more. It would make more sense, but obviously Jota and Adama have turned up in the last game, so Gibbs-White, that's Moutinho through for Neves. What a move that was, but denied at the near post by Ingram. Trying to work the space, still Helder Costa trying to work the space, and he does so, hits the post, converted. Is it going to count as a goal? Indeed it does. It was almost a brilliant goal again from Costa. He'll just have to settle for the assist this time as his fellow countryman João Moutinho is in the right place at the right time to make it 2-0 inside 26 minutes. I would have rather the first shot gone in, to be honest with you, and João Moutinho is literally not going to get an easier goal than that in his entire career. We're looking very good though in possession. We've got our passing play going and we've got an opportunity again here. Cabral running in, he's dinked it over the keeper and it is 3. Gervain Cabral gets himself on the score sheet. Brilliant stuff from him. An acrobatic celebration as well from Gervain Cabral. And inside half an hour, we are 3-0 up. This is looking like another very comfortable victory. Great ball through there from Moutinho. Looked a little bit heavy, but Cabral's pace gets in there ahead of the goalkeeper, and he's able to dink it over Ingram. That's his 3rd goal overall in the season, and it looks very, very comfortable for us, and in contrast, very, very bleak for QPR. To be honest, I'm not going to lie, QPR don't actually deserve this. They've actually been by far the best, as they've given the ball away very easily there, but they've been by far the best of the lower league sides that we've actually faced. Helder Costa here has turned back. He's got a ball on for Jimenez, and that is 4. This has got the possibility of being a cricket score at this point. Raul Jimenez gets himself his first goal of the series. I didn't even think about that, but Helder Costa with some great work down the left-hand side. Jimenez won't really get a more irrelevant goal in his career. I think the game's already dead and buried at this point, but it's a nice finish with his head. Ingram dives the wrong way, which probably didn't help his cause. I said we'd probably be able to take off Neves if we were in a position where we could afford to at half-time. I think it's fair to say at this point we can probably afford to. Back into Neves again, out wide here is Helder Costa. Goes for the shot first time. Well saved though with the feet. Right at the end now of the first half. We're going to go near post this time. It's actually towards Cody and it's volleyed in emphatically by the centre-back. What a finish. 5-0. At the edge of half-time. This is absolutely ridiculous at this point. Absolutely ridiculous. 45 minutes gone and it is 5-0. You can't be allowing a centre-back to volley in from 6 yards from a corner. That should, though, be the last action of the first half, and what a way to end the first half, I guess. I don't really know what QPR do from this point here. What steps do they take, really? They're 5 goals down over there towards Ruben Vinagre with the long shot just wide from Vinagre. Very decent effort from the Portuguese left-back. Quiet second half after an explosive first, but a 5-0 victory is just how I would like to get through to the next round of the FA Cup. And if we can have a similar result in the semi-finals in the Carabao Cup against Watford, I'll be very, very impressed. Perfect 10 for João Moutinho. He's the man of the match in this one. Got himself a goal, and he got himself a hat-trick of assists. That is unreal. I don't think I've ever seen that before. A hat-trick of assists. One youngster I'd really like to sign during the course of this series is this man here, Jonathan David, the Canadian from KA Gent over in Belgium, and we might as well try it when he's at his cheapest. We don't actually have any striker options apart from Martinez and Jimenez. It sounds stupid with how well, you know, Martinez has been doing, but it would be quite nice to have a younger option there, especially given Jimenez is only on loan from Benfica, so when he goes back, Martinez will literally be our only striker, barring Bonatini, but he's had no part to play in this series so far. Alrighty, so straight off the bat, I'm going to go in with a transfer fee. Pretty simple. We're just going to go with what his current value is. So £1.6 million. They want 1.7. You know what? I don't care. That's absolutely fine. Obviously, a very high potential young striker. Pretty much a wonderkid, to be honest with you, and someone that I'm actually quite excited to use, especially when he gets, you know, relatively close to his potential. We're going to just go ahead and accept that. 1.7, 1.6, they're pretty much the same thing. Now, we're not going to do the negotiations with him. We're not going to do the cutscenes because it saves us money to actually delegate it. I know, to be honest, I know it's not even that much because he's a young player. His bonuses probably won't even be that high, but I'm just going to do it anyway. To be honest, I don't mind spending a lot on this kid, wages-wise, but hopefully he'll just accept 8.5 or like 10 or something like that. The third and final game for you now, whilst we wait on whether Jonathan David will be signing in this episode. We're facing Watford in one of our most important games of the season. It's 3 from 3 as far as home games are concerned, but this is the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg. A good result here and we could set ourselves up very nicely nicely for a cup final in season number 1. It's Carabao Cup time, and for once I actually care. Players to watch: Joseph Martinez and Gerard Deulofeu. Dendoncker, that's not where I wanted it to go. I wanted it to go out to the left-hand side. Thankfully, Dendoncker rectifies his own mistake and blocks the shot, and then gives it away again. We're in serious trouble. Benedetto, though, has his shot saved by Patrizio. Right, I don't know what has happened since the patch, but we're back to FIFA 18 passing where it never goes the direction you actually aim in. This needs to stop, EA, please. Samaseiku there out wide from Babu. That was a really nice ball from him. Down the line is Adama. These two linking up once again, causing havoc. Adama Traore's got men in the middle. Joseph Martinez is one of them. Adama tries to win it in the air. Falls to Neves, and with the acrobatic effort just wide of the far post. Still on the ball. Finds Neves. Now into Renato Sanchez. He just missed the ball. What? Are you serious? I didn't even do the timing or anything there. He just completely air-shotted it. Adama into Renato Sanchez. Gets hold of it this time. And Cervantes is there to save. Benedetto out wide. This is Sema. Great. Almost a block. Doucouré, though, has his header blocked in the end by Willy Bolly. Cabasele under pressure from Neves. Great work there from Ruben Neves. Joseph Martinez is running in behind. Joseph Martinez is clean through on goal. This is a huge opportunity. What in the world is that finish from Martinez? Oh my word, he was being charged down. He was under pressure, but for crying out loud, man, that's awful. I didn't even do the timing again. How did he manage to mess that up so badly? That was just a normal shot. 0-0 at the break. We can't say that very often in this series as Neves wins it back. This is Joseph Martinez goes for the finesse. What a goal, Joseph Martinez. It's just what you expect, to be honest with you. I'm just surprised he missed that chance in the first half. But Martinez, 1.5 minutes into the second half, produces a characteristic, I'm going to call it a Martinez special now. The defender didn't really help himself. He went down to ground where he really didn't need to there, Cabasele. Oh, Joseph Martinez, what would I do without you? Now into Neves, round the corner there for Martinez. Lovely scoop turn, and it should have been a second for Joseph Martinez, and he knows it. Shouldn't have gone for the finesse. That was my fault. I should have tried to drill it across the goalkeeper's body. We'll go slightly near post. It's towards Diogo Jota with the bicycle kick. Almost cleared off the line as well. Oh my goodness me, from Adama. And we are really penning Watford in their own half. Samaseiku into Ruben Neves with the long shot. Well saved by Cervantes. This is a huge moment of this game. The last 10 minutes since the restart, we've literally peppered Watford. Sanchez into Samaseiku, round the corner for Martinez. He's brought down by Vallejo, and the referee gives nothing. How on earth is that not a penalty, ref? Samaseiku, Martinez back to Samaseiku again. He's hit the post. How on earth have you hit the post from there? How have we not scored a second goal in this game? We have been, this has been our best performance of the episode in this second half, but we've not really got all that much to show for it. And now here come Watford with Deulofeu. He's cut inside past Johnny Otto. He's gone past Bolly, and cleverly, I don't believe it, cleverly's found the top corner. I actually don't believe it. We've had so many chances. We've actually had so many chances in this second half. Oh, I can't believe it. I cannot believe the amount of chances we've had. Deulofeu and Martinez were the men to watch at the start of the game, and both of them have had key parts to play in the game. Sema back into the box for Benedetto, and a crucial save at the near post from Patrizio as Watford try a smash and grab now. Moutinho round the corner, through to Martinez, saved by Cervantes. Oh, that was a chance to grab a late winner. There's the end of your game. It's a 1-1 draw, and it's still to play for in the second leg. We really should have closed out the victory, though, there. We had plenty of chances to score too. Man of the match was Ruben Neves, 9.2 for him. Martinez got himself an 8.2, and good ratings as well for Samaseiku and Adama. Good news, though, after a game that could have offered us a lot more, we do grab ourselves a new signing. Jonathan David has agreed to sign from the Belgian side, Gent. 12k in wages, 3-year contract length, and sporadic first-team player is what is agreed. No buyout clause, which is nice as well. And here we have it. This is going to be the confirmation. Jonathan David is going to be signing from KA Gent. The young Canadian becomes our first actual signing of the January transfer window after Andreas Pereira's pre-contract agreement. And for those that don't know what his stats are like, here is the youngster, Jonathan David, 68 rated, our newest recruit, 81 acceleration, 80 sprint speed, decent jumping and agility. His finishing, obviously as you would expect for a striker, is pretty decent, 73. He's been setting the continent alight, to be honest with you, in real life, and hopefully he'll have a similar effect here at Wolverhampton Wanderers. So here's how the table is looking after today's episode. We were in P7 after a pretty disastrous last episode where we conceded so many goals. We are now up into 6th place. We've jumped back up above the team that beat us so convincingly last time. In the background though, now you'll be seeing the Hall of Fame. This is where all the records and accolades are kept. Over the course of this series, your top goal scorers, your top assist makers, your most appearances and all of that jazz. As always, if there's anything you want me to add to the Hall of Fame, drop it down in the comment section below. But in the top right of the screen, you'll now be able to see the player of the episode poll. It's pretty simple. You guys know the drill by now. Whoever you guys think was the best player in today's video gets a chance of being potential boosted in the future, and obviously has the chance of becoming a better player overall. That was a wrap for today's episode. 2 new signings, 3 very decent football matches, and we got it all over again in the next episode because we're still in January. Once again, leave your suggestions for players to sign down in the comment section below. I'm looking for a backup central mid or a backup centre back, one of the two, so drop those down in the comment section below. I'll show you the budget that we've got. We can potentially try and offer Leo Bonatini in the opposite direction, so if that is a possibility, then we've maybe got about £10 million to play with, but as things stand, we've got just under 8. So if you've enjoyed the video though, slap a like on this one, and of course subscribe if you are new to the channel. It's the big red button under the video, and it massively helps me out. You can also follow me on social media these days too. My Twitter and Insta are at the official FNG, and links are down below. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
I've been smoking and drinking. Say the weed and the voice got me thinking skeptical. Boy, you better know when I'm under the influence. If I say shit, then I meant it all. Had a flashback when I used to kick ball, and the coach told me I weren't technical. Man, I lost all the air in my lungs, and it's like man took a low blow to the testicles. Now you see the spare time, I invest it all to the music. Dug deep, now I'm seeing improvements. Spill thoughts on the ink on the page, and it feels therapeutic. Yeah.